Yo, it's your boy Logos, and today I want to talk about astrology and why do I think someone believe in it, even though most of them aren't believing in the Greek pantheon or the Roman pantheon or the Roman mythology or the Greek mythology. They're not polytheistic, they're monotheistic, and most of them are Christians, or they say they're spiritual, but if you really ask them a few more questions, they'll say, "Yes, I believe in Jesus." So they are in fact a Christian, but they'll just call themselves spiritual, whatever. I don't understand this strong belief in astrology and their belief in determining people's personalities, whether or not couples can get along together or not, whether or not people can be successful or not, and whether or not you should allow people in your life. You're talking about something that was created thousands and thousands of years ago when people saw stars in the sky for the first time, and stars in the sky that you can't even see clearly today. But you love to talk about this astrology thing as if it's real or as if it really has a hold on your life. I have the same feeling about astrology as I do when it comes to crystals, and I see people buying crystals and they say you can impart energies and, I don't know, manifestations of the world into a crystal, and if you sleep by the crystal or if you wear crystals that will influence your life. I find it kind of funny because some of those same women that say that stuff end up being in toxic relationships and be city girls or stuff like that, but they love to talk about crystals and all this other magic stuff that can influence their life in a positive way. But when you really look at it, their life isn't that positively influenced, and you can see by the results of that in the way they talk and the way they think. I find it funny being a Christian and believing so strongly in astrology, considering that the Christians helped push out and destroy Greek and Roman mythology, which at one point was the actual religion of itself, and push out the belief in gods like Jupiter and Poseidon, Neptune, and the ones that we know from Percy Jackson that we see in movies today that we don't consider real anymore. But some women love to rely on that type of stuff when it comes to the everyday life and stuff that truly matters and affects them and their lineage, like who they decide to date, which could lead who they decide to have children with or even marry. And you're going to make that decision based on somebody's astrological sign. Men can lie about it just to get sex out of you. Men can lie about it just to make a fool out of you. I would do it. I know Ram did it before because he told me. In high school, he was having a conversation with a girl, and she thought she knew his astrological sign, and he lied to her and said that she was right, that he was a Gemini, or I think. And then after she agreed and said, I always knew you was like a Gemini, the way you talk and all this and the other. And he said, yeah, well, I lied. I'm actually like a Scorpio or something like that. It's so easy just to lie to somebody because you already have this preconceived notion in your head that somebody is this or that. Or you have this preconceived notion in your head that if astrology is real, somebody must be within these 12 or so Scorpio or astrological signs. I don't even know all the astrological signs. I just know Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini. I think I already said Aquarius and Cancer, and that's about it. I only know about half of them. Other people know all of them, and they could tell you different personality points for each one. And I just find that very sad and weird. I don't know if sad too strong of a word, but I don't know if it feels kind of sad because you rather put your stock and your dating and your personality into these stars in the sky that you can't even point to, instead of just trying to be a better person and self-evaluating and self-reflecting on yourself and what you're doing about your life. That could be better or worse depending on the outcomes that you have and the outcomes that you want. But that's just my opinion. Astrology is nothing more than something to have fun with and to play around with, but it's nothing to take serious and to affect your actual life. That's not how I live. And when I see anybody or a woman say that they live their life or they can tell somebody's personality or compatibility by the astrological sign, I can't just help but laugh. And me and my homeboys had a conversation before, if a girl says something like that, I already know she kind of a little bit slow. So at most, we finna just have some like sets and keep it at that, because I'm not finna have no relationship with somebody. I think the reason why I'm in the mood this morning or after work is because I'm a fucking Capricorn or some shit, not because I just had a shitty day. It's just stupid shit like that you're better off not dealing with, and you keeping people like that at arm's length, in my opinion. But that's just me. It's your boy Logos, and I'll see y'all next time.